The ground was hard and dry, and there were lots of leaves that crumbled under the pressure of Miranda's foot. Miranda was running in the woods, running from something that was chasing her, something that would hurt her. It was evil and dark. And after a while of running, Miranda finally decided that there was no sign of what was chasing her anywhere. So she found a nearby tree and rested, but no sooner had she sat down, had a vine grabbed her leg and began to pull her under into a trap door located at the base of the tree. Miranda opened her mouth to scream for help, but no sound came out. The last thing Miranda remembered seeing was blank white light. Then Miranda woke up. She was sitting in her bed, panting, sweating. Later, she was at school in art class. The teacher had given them all an assignment. Then Miranda decided to go back home. She wasn't feeling good. When she got home, there was a teddy bear laying on her bed. It was pink and had big brown human-like glossy eyes. She picked up the teddy bear and looked at it. There was a note attached to a ribbon that was tied around its neck. She read the note. The note was from her mother. It said, "Hey, sweetie, here's a birthday present. I'm really sorry I wasn't able to come to your birthday. I had an important meeting for work. I'm very, very sorry. Hope you can forgive me. Love, Mom." Miranda smiled warmly as she saw the letter. She got a pair of scissors and she cut off the ribbon from the teddy bear. She put the note in a drawer and threw the ribbon away. She looked at the teddy bear. She sat it down on the shelf and went to bed because she had a headache. When she woke up, before she woke up, she had a dream. She was on a porch, her front porch of her house. It was nighttime and there was a full moon. There was a little girl slouched over, sitting on her knees in front of Miranda. She was slightly whimpering and her hands were over her face. Miranda cautiously walked towards the girl and put her hand on the girl's shoulder firmly. Miranda began to ask, why are you... But Miranda never got to finish that sentence, or that thought, or that question, before the little girl turned and her hands were no longer covering her face. Had Miranda saw that the little girl had no eyes. Her eye sockets were empty, as if her eyes had just been gouged out. Black blood was pouring out of the eye sockets, and the little girl was still whimpering, but had a crazy, mentally half smile on her face. Like the right corner of her mouth was lifted, as if she was mentally smiling. Miranda started to say something, but then the little girl had said, "Pink Teddy, Pink Teddy, Pink Teddy, Pink Teddy took my eyes, Pink Teddy has my eyes, Pink Teddy took my eyes," and on with the mumbling. Then Miranda noticed something. The little girl was holding something pink and fluffy. It was the teddy bear. The teddy bear was staring right back at her with big, brown, human-like eyes. The teddy bear was exactly like the one her mother had given her for her birthday. The teddy bear's eyes, though, were the same size and color as the little girl's eyes. Miranda stepped back in caution. The teddy bear looked at her, grinning, non-stop grinning. And then, last thing Miranda remembered was, again, blank white light. Miranda woke up in her bed in a sweat, but stopped panting when she saw something. She looked in front of her, and there in front of her was the pink teddy bear her mother gave her. pink teddy bear with the same human-like brown eyes as if from a dream. Then she noticed a little red, which was blood. She'd noticed dry blood. And the stitches. It was grinning. Later that afternoon, Miranda's mother, Helen, woke up and got out of bed. She heard a slight whimpering noise from the living room. She went to the living room. Her daughter was hunched over, hands over her face, crying, whimpering. The mother put a firm hand on her daughter's shoulder and asked, Miranda, what are... But she never got to finish that thought before Miranda turned around, hands no longer covering her face, with no eyes. Her eye sockets were empty, as if her eyes had just been gouged out of her sockets, and black blood was pouring everywhere. Then her mother opened her mouth to speak, but Miranda had mumbled something instead. Pink Teddy, Pink Teddy, Pink Teddy took my eyes. Pink Teddy has them, Pink Teddy has them. Can you find them? Can you find them? And she was going on, and then Helen noticed something her daughter was holding. It was the pink teddy bear she'd given Miranda for her birthday. And kind of a, I'm sorry, please forgive me gift as well, since she couldn't make it to Miranda's birthday in time because of a meeting for work. The pink teddy bear was different this time. It was staring at her with big, brown, beautiful eyes that were covered in black blood. The teddy bear was grinning. The pretty blue eyes were this time it had blue eyes, the same color eyes as Miranda's, the same size as well. They were full of blood. Then Helen was dead. Miranda removed the knife from Helen's heart and walked out the door. A while after, in a lab room, there were 5 scientists in lab coats. There was a pink teddy bear tied to the table. Then, all 5 of them were dead at once. As the little girl known as Miranda, who was 17-year-old, who, just a few hours ago, was a completely, perfectly normal high school student who was 17 years old, had curly, wavy brown hair and light sea blue eyes, which were now gone and sewed to the face of the pink teddy bear. Miranda, known as Pink Teddy now, in a cute pink baby doll dress, walked to the pink teddy bear, picked it up, smiled her crazy smile, and walked out. Smiling at the thought of her new name, Pink Teddy. The end.